What's up, everybody? This your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you will be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and how you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hussle, King Hussle X1M, no rags, just riches, King Hussle crazy reactions, turn motivation into means, dog pound exotic pups, King Hussle 2.0, Milwaukee made King Hussle, Goosebumps horror stories, and sleeping with the rain. Alright, so make sure you follow all YouTube channels right there. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title in every video. Once you click the title in every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. Right, got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only. Not telling anybody to do anything, so let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there. And we are back at it again with the gems. We back at it again with the sauce. Subscribers out there, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems. We back at it again with the sauce. I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn you to a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you're ready to be your family hero. Listen up, take notes, because I got some gems for y'all. I got some powerful gems for y'all. I'm talking about this information that I'm going to drop for y'all. Nobody is dropping the information that I drop because I'm not a gatekeeper. I drop gems. I tell it how it is. I tell the truth. I'm like the Dr. Sabi of game. Like, I give so much game that sometimes the game and the information that I give out, they don't even want me to give out. So I'm going to keep giving out this sauce. I'm going to keep giving out these gems, and I'm going to keep helping y'all turn into bosses, all right? So in today's video, I got a place where you can get a $100,000 new small startup business loan with just the EIN number. Yes, just the EIN number. That's all you need. No personal guarantor is needed. All you need is an EIN number. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the sauce. All right, so it's a lot of people out there looking to get major loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. It's a lot of people out there looking to get major funding for their new small startup businesses. It's a lot of people who started LLCs and did nothing with them, but now they're looking to do something with them and start getting money. It's a lot of people out there that are afraid of loans and afraid of borrowing money because they don't have a game plan. They don't have a blueprint. It's a lot of people out there that is under the impression that debt is bad. Well, I'm here to tell you guys that all millionaires and successful business entrepreneurs use debt in a positive way. A lot of people don't understand that a lot of people are afraid of loans because they don't have a blueprint. They don't know what to do with it. A lot of people say, oh, I don't want to pay back this money. It's a lot of people out there right now that's one phone call away from asking somebody to borrow some money. $500, $250, $1,000, however much that you need to borrow to take care of some type of bill or some type of situation that you're in. So with that being said, when I'm dropping these gems on how to get these loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, you need to pay attention, because the easiest way to get some money and get the money that you need is walking into the bank. You ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. You can literally walk in the bank on your own and say, hey, I'm looking to get a $50,000 loan. This is the problem. A lot of people, the people that don't have blueprints for why they want this money and why they need the money, they know people know that they looking to get some money just to go spend it and blow it. That's why a lot of people are afraid of getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. A lot of people just want to get some money to go buy clothes, cars, drugs, blow the money. A lot of people get a lot of money or get blessed with a lump sum of money and they never invest it, and they be right back to the same situation. A lot of people, let's say, get $20,000, the most money they ever had in their life, and they let it sit there, and they just pay bills, might go shopping here and there, until the money is gone, and they be right back in the same situation, complaining and crying about how they need some more money. when they could have took that money and invested into a business and made passive income, which would allow them to keep their money and make more money. People got to understand that these LLCs and these EIN numbers are basically walking receipts. They're walking receipts that you can take into the bank and get money for. Basically. But a lot of people don't look at it that way. A lot of people don't even know how to get a personal loan. A lot of people don't have the credentials to get any type of loan. And when it comes to loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, you're asking to borrow some money. And you got to look at it as if you were in the streets. If you're somebody that's known not to have money, known not to handle money, don't have good money management, or known not to pay people back, no one's going to lend you money in the streets. Your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your friend, nobody's going to want to lend you money. And you got to look at it like that on the real world, on the business side. On paper, if you can't show that you can handle money, you can pay back money, no bank, no lender, or no group is going to lend you money. Because you haven't shown or proved that you can handle money. And this is how people got to start looking at this. Once you show and prove that you can handle money, they'll give it to you. That's why when you got bad credit, you go apply for a loan or a credit card, they start you out low because they can't trust you. Y'all got to start connecting the dots, right? So, people always ask me, what's the trick of getting approved for loans? What's the trick of getting approved for credit cards? What's the trick of getting approved for lines of credit and so on and so on? I tell people this and I break it down to them just as easy as this. It's not hard at all. Your credit score is calculated and generated on 3 key factors. Payment history, how much debt do you have, and how long have you had this debt? How long have you been managing this debt? That's the age on your account, right? So, it's a lot of people that does not have any type of debt on their credit report. There's a lot of people that don't have age on their credit report. There's a lot of people who just don't have nothing going on their credit report. So it's like you turn 18 and say, man, I'm finna walk in the bank and try to get a $50,000 loan, and they go check your credit and you got nothing to show. You have nothing to show that you can manage money. And then you got people who turn 18 and go to college, they get cars and things like that, they get primary trade lines, they get auto loans and student loans like that are primary trade lines that report to their credit report. You got people who pay back them auto loans, they pay them off each month, they get a job, they pay it off, they're still putting up to pay them off. You got people who go to college and they go to school to get their degrees, and then they start paying back their student loans and they start paying them back each month. Those are primary trade lines. Auto loans on the personal side, but you got to also understand that everything on the personal side is for emergency purposes only. So that's why when people get cars and they pay off that car, that auto loan, it impacts their credit score negatively because it's for emergency purposes only. Student loans, you start paying back them student loans, it'll impact your credit score positively, right? So it's all off the debt. They go see like, okay, how much debt do you have? Okay, you got $50,000 in debt. Let's go see your payment history. It's a calendar on everybody's credit score that shows your payment history. It's a calendar which each date either got an X on it, a red X, or a green check. So they go check your payment history. And they see all these red X's. That means you've been missing all type of payments. Your payment history is bad. Then they want to see how long have you had these accounts that you have not been paying on. So that's the 3 key factors: the age, how much the debt is, and the payment history. Have you been paying off these accounts? So let's say all calculated, you got $50,000 in bad debt, right? You got 3 credit bureaus: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Each FICO reports. Put it like this: everything there's a report to each FICO. You got different trade lines that report to different FICOs. So this FICO may have this amount of debt, this FICO may have this amount of debt, and this FICO may have this amount of debt. It's all calculated into one debt on your credit report. And by you not making payments on none of this debt is bad debt. So, you got $50,000 in bad debt, right? Okay, boom. Now you want to add trade lines because these trade lines will change that bad debt into good debt. And it's another little credit, little finesse thing that I like to do. See, a lot of people be so stressed and so thirsty to clean their credit. They want to get every account off their credit. They want to just have clean credit, nothing on their credit report. You do not want that. Because if you dispute every account off your credit report, you would no longer have any accounts on your credit report. You would no longer have any age on your credit report. You would no longer have any payment history on your credit report. So you would be back to zero. You don't want to be to zero. You want to keep the age and you want to keep the debt because that's going to allow you to boost the debt and it's going to look good on paper because they only see one number. So you got that $50,000 in debt already that's been accumulated, right? So you can go to creditstrong.com. Creditstrong.com has $11,000 in trade lines that you can get. And from creditstrong.com, you can go to Magnum Credit, which offers up to $30,000 in trade lines that you can get. So that's $41,000 alone in trade lines that you can get to report to your credit report. And it will boost your payment history. So that's $91,000 that you now show on your credit report in good debt because you're paying on that trade line. And it all reports as one number. So now that 50 just went to 91 in good debt. You need at least 5 primary trade lines on your credit report. So the selfs, the ABAs, the kickoffs, the credit builder accounts, those will report to your credit report as trade lines. You need at least as primary trade lines. You need at least 5 primary trade lines. So get those because those will also allow you to start building and helping your payment history and building your credit score. You also want to get secure loans and secure credit cards. Now, the difference between a secure loan and a secure credit card is that you are utilizing or leveraging your own cash towards your credit instead of going into the bank and asking to borrow money. So if you got $10,000, you'll get you a $5,000 secure credit card and a $5,000 secure loan. Your credit limit on your credit report is now $5,000 with that bad credit. Vice versa, you not having no money and you got to go to the bank and borrow that money is going to start you off at $250. You know those smaller loans or credit cards that they give people with bad credit. Those will report as primary trade lines, so now you got at least 5 primary trade lines right there. You also need at least 2 credit cards on your credit report, right? So the secure credit card, OpenSky also has secure credit cards, and then you want to go to Trade Line Supply. Trade Line Supply offers AU accounts, which is authorized user accounts, which is credit card accounts that you could buy to report to your credit report. You won't physically get the card, but it will report to your credit score or credit report as if you do when you're making payments on time on this credit card, whatever the limit is. They have cards on there from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000. So if you got $91,000 in debt being reported, you're going to get you a $50,000 AU account, credit card account from Trade Line Supply. That's $141,000 you now have being reported to your credit report in positive payment history and good debt. So when the lenders, the banks, and the groups go to do a soft check or go to check your credit score to see what you all have going on, because like I said, certain lenders and certain groups that require, they accept bad credit, but they still gonna check. And they're gonna see, okay, you got $140,000 in debt that you've been paying off for X amount of time, good payment history. They're gonna give you some money. They're gonna give you a bag. That's how you get the bag. That debt on your credit report and the payment history on that credit, on that debt. That's how you get the bag. Trade lines will finesse all that. So when you going into these banks, lenders, and groups and saying, hey, I'm trying to get a loan. Here's my business. I'm utilizing my personal credit as my personal guarantor. They go check. You're approved. And then you got some places that don't even use your personal credit. They just want to see if your business is making some money. And that place that only accepts EIN numbers and gives major loans and give you $100,000 with just an EIN number is Shield Funding. All right, now Shield Funding, they have estimated business loan terms from 2 to 36 months, from rates of 5% to 49%. So understand that They accept bad credit, but with bad credit comes a high APR. So now they can go up to 49%. So always keep that in mind. Time and business required, only 4 months. Minimum credit score, 500. Minimum deposits monthly required. Minimum monthly deposits required, only 2. So that's bi-weekly. Minimum business loan amount, $5,000. Minimum monthly revenues is $10,000. And all they do is ask for your bank statements. You could just turn them in. People make their own bank statements, pay stubs for self-employed 1099 contractors. The max business loan amount you can get is $1 million. The max number of negative days is 6 within a month. All right, so they give you a lot of cushion to get approved for this $100,000. They're giving up to $1 million, but like I said, depending on what your bank statements say, that when you turn them in, how much your business is generating on a monthly basis is going to determine how much you get paid. And like I said, ADP payroll provider, there are a lot of 1099 self-employed contractors out there that can generate their own pay stubs. And, you know, there's a lot of people that can make a lot of things happen, all right? So Shield Funding is giving new small startup businesses the bag with a minimal credit score of 500, minimum time of business, 4 months, minimum monthly revenue, $10,000. Make sure you got a business bank account, checking and savings. Make sure you got one with the smaller banks because they're going to help push that loan through. And you're going to get the bag with just the EIN number. You don't believe me? Go check them out. Shieldfunded.com. They'll tell you the same thing I just told you, right? So don't miss out on this opportunity to get funded. Don't miss out on this opportunity to get the bag, all right? Shield Funding, $100,000, new small startup businesses, EIN number only. Go get paid. Go get the bag. Shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me, keep going. Y'all motivate me, keep dropping the sauce. And y'all motivate me, keep to help y'all turn into bosses, all right? So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there. Also, no, before we get into it, my main YouTube channels that I used to have 3 years ago, they got shut down. That I had to create this one for, my other music channel for. My main channel that was popping, dropping all the gems, dropping all the songs. And guess what? I got them both back. Yeah. Made in Milwaukee made King Hustle, and King Hustle 2.0 is back active and back running. Make sure y'all go subscribe to them 2 YouTube channels. Hit the all notification bell because I'm finna go crazy. I'm about to turn up for y'all. All right, so got the channels back. Anybody need help getting their channels back, hit me up. I can help you do that as long as you got the email address and the password. And let's get back racking to this, the original King Hustle. We taking it back to 2000. 6 years ago? 2018. Yeah, I'm talking about old music videos, all that. I got it back. Go subscribe to Milwaukee made King Hustle and King Hustle 2.0. Now, back to it. All right, anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, get y'all FaceTime one-on-one unlimited gems, 600 cash app, a Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 on your cash app, a Bitcoin balance, send me the screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, you guys do not send me that screenshot with the payment being on your balance. You would not get a response, and/or you'll be blocked. All right, credit lessons is also $600. I will teach you how to build your personal credit, establish your personal credit, get loans, credit cards, lines of credit, teach you how to do everything, and I will also give you the opportunity to become a credit consultant certified by the board. All right, 600 cash out Bitcoin payment. Both lessons is a one-time call. Need my assistance from there on out. Each month we need an additional $260, so make sure y'all tapping in. Prices will be going back to regular prices January 1st, so do not miss on this discounted price. Also, get your new age credit repair handbook, $260 cash out Bitcoin payment. Can't afford the $600. Get your handbook for $260, step-by-step process, how to do everything that you need to succeed and win in life when it comes to credit. Also, make sure you go subscribe to the Telegrams. Make sure you go subscribe to the Telegram, New Age Credit Repair. You need any type of credit information, credit lessons. Go subscribe to the Matrix Code. You need any type of Cash App, Bitcoin loads, methods, linkables, sites, cybersecurity information, you name it. Need both. Go subscribe to both. You ready to get paid? Go subscribe to new Matrix Code. The Matrix Code. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women for the production company. You've been doing this for a while. You got a catalog. Let me see what you got. DM me on IG. We gonna get some. I'm gonna see what you got going on. We're gonna do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling. podcast, modeling, networking, having a lot of fun. All right, so you ready to have fun? You ready to make some money? You ready to network? You ready to make it happen? DM me on my IG. Let me see what you got. We can go from there. All right. Make sure you follow my fraud channel, No Rags, Just Riches. Make sure you follow my music channel, King Hustle X1M. Make sure you follow my new, my two YouTube channels that I just got back up after 3 years. Milwaukee made King Hustle and King Hustle 2.0. Make sure you follow me on IG, King Hustle X1M. Make sure you follow my clothing brand on IG, the clothing brand, Bousquet Department. That's Hustle Department in French, dropping new joggers and new apparel soon. Kids apparel too, dropping soon. Make sure you go follow my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories. Make sure you go follow my rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain. And make sure y'all stay tuned, man, because we about to drop a lot of new content. Got my channels back, drop a lot of new music, new mixtapes, new albums, giveaways, you name it, right? So don't be the one to miss out. Stay tuned. Get blessed. It's your boy King Hustle. I'll see you at the next video or the next lesson. Peace.